this is the Rockstar Dev shirt, and it's completely free. You just have to work at Rockstar Games to be able to get it. But that is just one of the dozens of free GTA items we're about to go over, and yeah, they get even crazier. Like, sticking with clothes, this is the Cannibal Clown shirt, which again was free, but you had to be in a Rockstar Games live stream in 2015, and you had to win a giveaway. So yeah, this shirt is extremely rare. But the Rockstar Verified shirt is arguably even rarer, because to get this, you had to create a job, which was the easy part, because you then had to get your job verified by Rockstar, which only happened to 53 people, and then they never verified anyone since. So yeah, again, basically no one has this shirt. And we've also seen free clothing items for like 420 or for Christmas, or just at any random time. There's usually something in the clothing store for free, but hey, we'll come back to clothing items because there is a lot of them. For now though, let's move on to all the free cars in the game, because there's a lot cooler ones than you expected. But we'll start with the most obvious ones, all the NPC cars. Now, obviously not all of them you can save, but most of them you can, and they're all free, so technically they count. Also, there's all the cars that are just free, like the Duke O'Death, the Marshall, the Ballista Compact, the Burger Shot Stallion, the Normal Stallion, the Dukes, the Redwood Gauntlet, the Pisswasser Dominator, the Sprunk Buffalo, and the Elegy, assuming you've linked your Rockstar account to whatever platform you play on. Also, if you bought the Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack, then there's a lot more free cars, but that costs money, so we're not going to get into all of that. But there is still so many more free cars, like the Paragon RR, which actually you can't buy. The only way to get this is by going up to Miss Baker and doing every single casino mission, which, yeah, it does kind of take a while, but you get a pretty cool car out of it. But if that's not good enough and you want a free Virtue or Acid Lab, then all you gotta do is complete all of these first and last dose missions from Dex, which again takes a while, but worth it. You can also get a free BF Weevil by completing the KO Perico heist and then waiting for a call from English Dave. You'll then answer and he'll go on about,
"Oh, I have some music missions I need you to do."
And yeah, if you complete all of them, this is your wonderful reward. And then every week when GTA updates their game, we'll occasionally just see some car for free, like the Armored Karuma, the Grotti Brioso, and yeah, there's probably a bunch more. But where it gets crazy is when we get to the podium vehicles, because the casino update came out on July 23rd of 2019, and every week since then we've got a new free car, and that's 275 weeks. So we've seen some pretty crazy vehicles like the Oppressor, the T20, the Scramjet, and obviously a lot more, and they are all technically free. And also on the casino wheel, you can land on mystery prize, and one of those prizes is the Lost Slam Van, which is extremely rare, but also extremely free. And that's still not even close to all of them, because there's also glitch cars you can spawn in, which include the Rat Loader, a modded Dubsta, the Mariachi, and a modded Sand King XL, and possibly even more that I'm missing. Then there's all the Arena War cars, which include the Go-Go Space Monkey, the Taxi, Dozer, Clown Car, Trash Master, Barrack Semi, Mixer, Space Doctor, and of course the Rusty Tractor, which again is all free but will cost like a percentage of your life to be able to get. I think that's all of the free cars, but we've also had a good amount of free weapons, like the Navy Revolver. To get this, there were a bunch of different clues around the map, and you basically just had to find all of them, and it would let you start up this mission. Once in the mission, you just had to kill some people, steal some meth, and all of the other normal GTA stuff, and then it would give you a message saying you unlocked the weapon. There was also something super similar called the Treasure Hunt a couple years ago, where you had 2 challenges which unlocked 2 free weapons. The first one was some bounty hunting challenge where you got told a specific location to go to, and then you would, well, eliminate your target. And once you did this 5 different times, you would eventually get notified about some treasure, which once you went to would be a super sick stone hatchet for completely free. And for the second challenge, it would start by you getting some sort of email telling you where to go, and once you got there, you would see some sort of clue. And that clue would take you to other clues, which would take you to more clues, and you basically just had to keep doing this until you eventually got to open this crate and get yourself a free double action revolver. The Service Carbine was also free at one point after probably the most random in-game challenge ever. Basically, like 2 years ago, you could find these random crime scenes around the map, and by them, you could also pick up components for the Service Carbine. And after you got all 5 components, the weapon would just spawn in your hand. So super weird, but super free, I guess. And something similar was the WM-29, because for a short period of time, if you came to this building between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m., you would see a massive police shootout. Then you just had to find the agent with the WM-29 pistol, search his body, and there you go. Free pistol. And also, I know during like the Cayo Perico heist, you can pick up shotguns and the golden pistol I know you can pick up, but yeah, I think that's every free weapon. So next up, we have all the free stuff login rewards could get you, but before we get into that, let me tell you guys about Grand RP, the sponsor of today's video. Grand RP is a completely free, so it fits the theme of today's video, honestly, RP server where you can do everything normal GTA doesn't let you. You can own cool cars, cool clothes, cool items, you can get real jobs like a cop, or if you're like me, you can run away from the cops. But be careful, because if you get caught, you'll actually end up in jail. And all of that is still just the beginning. This server is filled with thousands of people that play every day. And again, from owning your own business to committing crimes, there's an endless amount of things to do. And if you want to check it out, click the link in the description where you can download the launcher for completely free. You can then make your account and start exploring the world of Grand RP. And I promise you'll have fun. And if you don't have a PC, there's also a mobile version in the description you can check out, which also has a bunch of cool features. I also forgot to tell you guys an update is coming out in the next couple days with new vehicles, new buildings. So if you download it now, you can get there before the update. But yeah, check it out. Links in the description. And thank you, Grand RP, for sponsoring this video. But anyway, free login rewards, which if you don't know what that means, it's basically just a little reward for logging in. Like you'll load up GTA and see, congratulations, here's $40 billion in 2 Oppressor Mark IIs. Kidding, they won't give you that, but they do just hand out money, and it can be quite a bit of money, ranging anywhere from like $10,000 all the way up to $1 million just for loading up the game. I've also seen players who have had their game like break or just like glitch out, and they report it to Rockstar, and to compensate them, next time they load up, they just have a stupid amount of money. Well, low-key, I'm gonna start doing that. But nah, if you just saved up all of this money for your free login rewards, I feel like it would have to be at least 10 mil, meaning Deluxe or Deluxe is basically free. And then aside from money, we've also loaded up GTA and gotten like free liveries or free clothes. Like a lot of free liveries and free clothes. And then for like Christmas and stuff, we'll get messages like, hey, yo, the Up and Atomizer is free. But it didn't just give it to you. You actually had to go get it, but it was free. And I think that happened with, yeah, the Up and Atomizer, the Firework Launcher, the Buzzard, and I low-key want to say an apartment one time, but I could be wrong about that. But anyway, speaking of free liveries, there's actually just like an insane amount, like the Cypher, which has this Speed Demon livery. And to get this, it was super random. You had to complete any of the first dose missions on hard difficulty in less than 10 minutes between January 12th and February 8th of 2023. So pretty random, but I mean, it's a pretty cool livery, I guess. The Avenger also has a bunch of free liveries, like the blue and green camo you could get by completing all 6 Project Overthrow missions between June 22nd and July 12th of 2023, or the orange shade camo for completing tier 2 of the San Andreas Mercenaries in career progress. And the Avenger was also one of the many vehicles to get a bunch of free login reward liveries. The Comet S2 has this racing livery you could get by becoming an LS Car Meet member before the vehicle's release date, and that same thing would also get you this race livery for the Vapid Dominator. And speaking of the LS car meet, they also used to have what was called prize rides, where basically you could do challenges for rewards. And so many of the rewards were liveries, like I'll just throw a bunch of them up. There was also this livery for the Kanjali and this livery for the Akula, which in-game were free, but to get it, you had to buy Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition before, I think, like October 8th of 2018. So I guess not really free. Oh, and if you land on mystery prize on the casino wheel, I know there's some free liveries in there, but yeah, I want to say that's most of the free liveries. But you may have seen some of the collectibles around the map before, like action figures, playing cards, and I don't know, there's a bunch more, but once you find them all, you get rewards. Like if you collected all the movie props, you would get a free Space Interloper outfit. If you collected all the shipwreck pieces, you would get a free Frontier Pirate. If you got all the LS tags, you got the Street Artist outfit. Collecting all the antennas got you this shirt. Collecting all the media sticks got you this shirt. All of the action figures got you $150,000 plus this outfit and haircut. All of the LD organics would have again got you $150,000 plus this hat and shirt. The playing cards got you 66,650 casino chips, a suit, and new playing cards at your penthouse table. And finally, getting all of the signal jammers would again get you $150,000, and there's probably even more, but again, those are most of them. We've also had a bunch of community events that gave out free rewards, like when Sprunk vs. E-Cola was the thing, which, if you don't remember, was basically just a challenge for the GTA community to drink 100 million cans in the month of November, which, of course, we crushed. And we got a bunch of free things, like free license plates, free outfits, and even more free liveries. There was also the community challenge for all GTA players to earn $100 billion using all of the heist in just 7 days, which again, we destroyed that goal. So Rockstar rewarded all of us with a free go-kart, and thank God, because that go-kart is now just like stupidly overpriced. There was also an event you've probably never even heard of called the Custom Classics, where basically players had to customize a lowrider or just steal one so we could keep it free and then take a picture of it. You then had to post it using hashtag Custom Classics, and Rockstar picked the 5 best pictures to just hand $1 million to. There was also something similar to that in 2014 called hashtag Capture Weekend, where players had a couple days to make their own capture jobs and then submit them to Rockstar. Rockstar then picked a couple of those jobs to verify, and those players not only got a free $1 million, but also this capture license plate, which is super cool and super rare. And then, all right, before we go on to the actual craziest thing that's ever been free in GTA, we gotta go over some honorable mentions, like snacks. They're completely free in your business, but like, who cares? Like, literally at all. There was also the Diamond program a couple years ago, which I guess is kind of interesting. Basically, there's 3 different tiers, and hitting them would unlock certain rewards. Like, if you hit silver, you would get this Diamond Classic tee. If you hit gold, you would get a livery for the Thrax and a True Fade shirt to match it. And if you made it to platinum, you would get the Lucky Sevens tattoo and the Kronos Aro this watch. There's also the Speedo custom, which is kind of free, but you gotta buy a nightclub to get it, so I guess not really. And then I'm sure that there's even more that I missed, so let me know anything I missed down in the comments. But anyway, the craziest thing that's ever been free in GTA is GTA. Yeah, a couple years ago, GTA was just completely free on the Epic Games Store, and I'm honestly not sure why, but like, I'll take it.